Never have I seen a more mismarketed trailer. So Second Act is directed by Peter Segal and stars Jennifer Lopez as Maya, who is a big box store worker who reinvents her life and her life story and shows Madison Avenue what street smarts can do in the business industry. I'll be honest, I went into this movie with incredibly low expectations. I saw the trailer and I thought, nope, not for me, but I'll give it a go anyway because I like to give every movie a chance. And I have to say, this movie was a really pleasant surprise, and I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a really nice story, so let's dive into it. First off, Jennifer Lopez is great in this film. I mean, Jennifer Lopez is just great in everything. I love her. I think she's amazing. You know, every film I see her in, I always think she's a great part of it. And I even loved her as an artist anyway. I think she's got some absolute bangers out there. And I think she's got a really good career overall. And she's just a really nice presence to be the lead of a film. She's really charismatic. She's really sweet. She's funny. She's likable. Everything you need in a lead is there with Jennifer Lopez. And it's very persistent here in this film too. The other standout for me in this film was Vanessa Hudgens. Granted, I haven't seen Vanessa Hudgens in anything since High School Musical 3, but given the fact that she's here in this film, still present and still acting, is really great. I know she's done loads of other things since then. I'm just saying, personally, I haven't seen her since High School Musical 3. And I have to say, I really enjoyed her performance in this movie. I thought she was really good, really strong, again, very likeable, just a really nice presence, and a good foil for Jennifer Lopez's character too. What I really appreciated about this film is its real, emotional, character-driven story, which is something I did not expect going in. I thought this movie was going to be a very base-level comedy, but that is not the case at all. This movie has actually got a lot more of an emotional core than what you might suspect. You have a lot more character-driven moments. The writing for the characters is actually surprisingly strong, and overall, I think this movie has a very nice message behind it and a very nice reality check to it, which, again, is very appreciated for a film like this, which could have easily gone down the bad comedy route, but decided to go a bit deeper than that, and I really appreciated that. Also, about halfway through the movie, something happens, something is revealed, which will completely change your outlook on this film. The first half of it is kind of, I thought it was fine, I was enjoying it enough, but the second half of the movie, after this particular twist is revealed, completely takes this movie to another level, and I was just thinking to myself, wow, not only did I not see that coming at all, but this movie is really trying to reach a deeper level, and again, I just didn't expect that. But it was definitely a good thing. Unfortunately, this movie is a victim of its trailer. The trailer for this movie is absolutely dreadful. I saw the trailer for this, and I kept seeing it popping up a couple times when I was at the cinema watching other films, and I kept seeing it come up, and I just thought, this movie looks really bad. It looks like it's just a really bad comedy, and I don't want to see that. And, like I said at the start of the video, I like to give every movie a chance, so I did go and see it. And even though I'm glad I did, I was very skeptical going into this movie because I just thought this is going to be a terrible comedy and I'm just not going to enjoy it. The movie is completely mismarketed. Do not look at the trailer as a representation of the film. It's not like that at all. All of the footage from the trailer, for the most part, is from the first half of the movie, and that is where the problem lies. Like I say, this film is marketed as a straight-up comedy. It's not. I wouldn't even call this movie a comedy at all. I think this movie is, like I say, a lot more emotional and a lot more character-driven than what the trailer will perceive to you. So for me, I'd say just, if you haven't seen the trailers, ignore them, and if you have seen them, also disregard them, because they are completely an inaccurate representation of what this film actually is. The film is so much better than what the trailer presents to you. The problem here is that the trailer focuses on the comedy, and the comedy is easily the weakest part of the film. The comedy in this movie, it's not strong. I don't feel like it was strong enough to warrant its necessity in the film. I don't really feel like it was there for a particular purpose other than just to have jokes. Like I say, the first half of the film is a lot more joke heavy than the second half, but the jokes for me, they didn't really land. I didn't really find them particularly entertaining or amusing, and to be honest, some of them in particular were actually kind of cringy. And for me, I feel like this movie just should have completely abandoned the comedy. I mean, sure, there are a couple of jokes that do work and there are a couple of things that do make me kind of smile, but at the end of the day, this movie was not about the comedy, and the first half really should have just let go of that and just stick with this more dramatic kind of movie that it clearly wanted to be and that it clearly should be, because they are the best parts of the movie and the dramatic stuff is where the movie excels. Overall, I really enjoyed second act. Like I say, I went into this movie with incredibly low expectations. I really didn't think I was going to like this movie because I thought the trailer was terrible. This movie is going to be an awful comedy that I'm just not going to enjoy. But in the end, I walked out of this movie really enjoying it and had a great time with it. And like I say, the movie is just completely surprising. Not only due to the twist in the middle of the movie, but also because of where the movie goes from that point on. The movie goes down this deeper and more meaningful path than what you may think going into the film, and I really appreciated that, and that was something I did not expect. This movie surprised me, and I really appreciate the movie for doing that. Like I say, this was a pleasant surprise of a film. I really had a great time with it. I was never bored in this film. I just thought it was just a really nice story that I really enjoyed watching, and it's quite a feel-good movie at parts too. So, you know, it's kind of got something for everybody, and I think that this film is really going to go under the radar, and that's a shame because although the trailer is terrible, the marketing campaign for this movie is awful, if you're willing to look past that and willing just to give the movie a shot, I think you'll be very, very happy with it. So have you guys seen Second Act? If you have, make sure you tell me all your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And did you think the trailer was a complete mismarket of the film itself? Make sure you let me know everything you think in the movie in the comment section down below. And as always guys, if you want to see more movie reviews from me, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again in my next video.